starring Jan Clayton, Tommy Rettig, George Cleveland, with John Provost as Timmy, and, of course, Lassie.
What you fellas doing?
Well, just messing around.
I'm going to drive up to Capital City, and I thought maybe you boys like to ride along.
Can we go to the zoo and see Happy?
Well, I sort of had it in my mind.
Really, Gramps?
Well, I always told you to take you up there, didn't I?
Hey, Park, come on down. Gramps is going to take us to Capital City to the zoo, see Happy. Oh, wow! Lassie, we're going to go see Happy.
Who's Happy?
I better call home and get permission.
That's all taken care of. Your pop said the zoo would be a good place for you.
Jeff, who's Happy?
A friend of ours.
From Africa.
Hey, he's a little gorilla. He is not. He's a little chimpanzee. Let's go. Come on, girl.
Nobody ever tells me anything.
Well, you got a big surprise coming.
I still don't know who Happy is.
Happy is a little chimpanzee who was once delivered here at the farm by mistake. His home is at the zoo where you're going today. Turn around, honey.
Mom, you're going to comb the hair right out of his head.
I'm almost finished.
Has he got a last name?
Oh, he sure can ask more questions.
No, he has no last name that I know of, at least.
When'd you ever hear of an animal having a last name? King Kong had a last name. What was it? Kong, wasn't it? Kong was his only name. They just called him King because that's what he was. Like King James. King wasn't his first name, was it?
We don't have to get sore about it. All I have to do is say something. Can't even say something with you anymore.
There's Gramps. Let's go.
Okay, Timothy. Let's get into our jacket. Come on. Ah, there you are.
They don't like me anymore.
Oh, they just think they're awfully grown up sometimes. Of course they like you.
Not too much.
Well, now, you see, even Lassie won't leave without you. Go down, have a good time.
Do you think Happy will recognize us, Gramps?
Well, it's hard to tell. It's been some time, you know.
It's only been 2 months, and gorillas are supposed to have good memories.
How many times do I have to tell you Happy's not a gorilla? He's a chimpanzee.
What's a chimpanzee?
Huh? A chimpanzee is a little gorilla.
Timmy, he is not. He's well, sort of like a human being, but more like a,
Like a gorilla.
What's a gorilla?
If you think you're so smart, explain to Timmy what a gorilla is without saying he's a big chimpanzee.
Well, gorilla's he's a...
Well, we'll be there in a few minutes, so you boys better save your breath. Timmy'll see for himself, and he'll tell you. All right, all out.
Come on, Lassie.
Gramps, look. No dogs allowed.
Well, never thought of that.
Gosh, you'd think that dogs would be allowed before people. I mean, the zoo is built especially for animals.
Well, we can't argue with rules and regulations. Lassie just have to stay in the car, that's all.
Can't I go in either?
Yeah, I reckon we can sneak you in somewhere.
Just don't bark.
Lassie would like to see Happy again. They were great pals.
Well, it can't be helped, but Lassie will have to stay in the car. Come on, Lassie. Here, in you get. Come on. There you go. Good girl.
I'm sorry, Lassie, but the sign says no dogs.
Yeah, if you could read, you'd understand.
We won't be long.
Well, we only got an hour anyway.
Come on, I smell some frankfurters.
Come on. There we go.
Porky, look at that! Wow!
what I call an animal.
That's what everybody calls it.
Well, that isn't what I mean. I mean, if I were an animal, that's what I'd want to be. A tiger.
Well, you've got appetite enough to be one.
Well, if I were you, Porky, I'd want to be a giraffe.
A giraffe?
Sure, look at the long necks they have. Think of how much food you could eat before your stomach got filled.
If my hands weren't full, I'd sock you for that.
If I petted him, Gramps, would he bite me?
Oh, I don't think he'd bite you, Timmy. He'd probably swallow you whole.
Come on, Pork, let's go find Happy. Hey, there he is! Happy!
Oh, hi, Happy.
Hi.
Hey, Gramps, he remembers us.
He sure does.
What's he doing up there?
You know what? I'll bet he's looking for Lassie. See, what'd I tell you the minute I said Lassie?
We had to leave her in the car, Happy. Down there.
They don't allow dogs in here.
What's all the excitement?
He's looking for my dog.
Have you got a dog in here?
No, she's out in the car.
But Happy knows that she's around. They're old friends.
Yeah, you see, what he's trying to say, mister, is that we know the little fella pretty good, see? He was on our farm for a few days.
Oh, you're the people who got him by mistake.
That's right.
We were supposed to get hamsters.
All right, pal.
What about keeping locked in a cage, Jeff?
Because he's an animal.
He doesn't look like an animal. He looks like a little boy with whiskers and a fur coat.
Folks, would you mind leaving for a little while? See, I've got to feed him, and he won't eat if he gets excited.
Well, sure thing.
How long will it take?
Oh, 5-10 minutes.
Well, we'll be back.
See you in a few minutes, Happy.
Right, let's stop the foolishness. Come on down. Oh, games, huh? I'll fix your wagon for this. Now I gotta get a broom and clean out this whole cage.
Some kind of a signal, I guess.
Let's go see.
The man didn't give the lion all his supper.
Well, he'll be back.
Folks, look, you're going to have to clear out of here. There's an animal missing.
It's Happy. His cage is empty.
Oh, leave the lizard.
What's the matter? What's the
Happy's
matter?
out of his cage.
I'm glad, mister. I didn't like to see him locked up.
Look, neither did I, but please, will you don't hang around here. We've got to clear the zoo. Use the parking lot gate. Will you, please? The parking lot gate. This way, please.
Why can't we help look for Happy?
Son, believe me, we'll find him. Just do as I ask, will you?
Come on, boys, come on.
Happy!
Can we come back and see Happy again?
Yeah, you'll see him again.
That is, if they ever find him.
Oh, they'll find him all right.
We should have kept him on the farm.
What if Happy didn't just get out by himself? And what if somebody stole him?
Who would want to steal him?
Well, I don't know, but it could happen, couldn't it? Well, I read about a guy who once stole a snake, and a chimp like Happy is worth much more than a snake, isn't it?
Sure, Doc Weaver says Happy's worth over $500.
Wow!
Is $500 a lot?
Are you kidding?
Gramps, what about it? What if somebody really did steal Happy?
Can't hear you. Where do we get rolling? Now, what is it you want to know?
Well, what would happen if somebody actually took Happy?
Oh, same as stealing or anything else.
But Happy doesn't belong to anybody.
Oh, yes, he does. He belongs to the zoo. And the zoo belongs to the city.
You mean if someone stole him and they caught him, he'd be sent to jail?
Yes, sir. You can't take other people's things without suffering the consequences.
Well, if someone did take Happy, I hope they catch him and put him in jail for life.
Well, they probably wouldn't put him in for life, but they'd give him a taste of prison bars, all right.
What if it was an accident?
What do you mean, accident?
Like if they're taking Happy and didn't know they were taking him. Like they found Happy in somebody's car.
Well, he'd have a hard time proving he didn't steal it if they found him in his car.
That's right. That's circumstantial evidence.
You mean it'd still put him in jail?
You bet.
And they'd throw away the key, too.
Come on, Pork. I'll show you that new catalog.
You coming, Timmy?
I'm tying my shoe.
All right.
Come on, Happy. You stay in here until I find a better place. You stay right here until I get back. If they find you, I'll be put in jail. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Where's Timmy?
Left him in the car tying his shoe. Must have 6 feet by the time he's taken.
Jeff, Corky. Oh, there you are. How about some cold milk and cake? I heard about poor Happy.
Now, don't you worry about that. They'll find him, and when they do, we'll go and visit them. I'll be in the barn if you need me.
In the barn? May I go with you?
Oh, come on and have your milk and cake first. And I don't want you to stuff and gulp, because the barn isn't going to run away. Jeff, Porky, your cake and milk.
Hey, milk and cake.
Did you hear me call you the first time?
Well, I must be getting deaf not to hear something like this.
We were talking about Happy and what they're going to do to the guy who took him.
You know what they're going to do to him?
Now, where in tarnation's that can of washers? Can't have walked away. Did they leave him in the tool shed? Well, I must be losing my senses. I swear I set my pipe right there. You go to the zoo and there's a chimp missing. You look for a can of washers and the washers are missing. I could swear in a stack of Bibles I put my pipe right there. Now that's missing. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you old enough to smoke? Come on, I've got a better place to hide you. Come on, Happy. Look, Happy. That's where you can stay. You don't like living in a treehouse. Get in the box, Lassie. Get in the box. I don't think I'm strong enough to pull you up, Lassie. You're too heavy. Pull, Happy. Just a little more. Thanks, Happy. Let's go up. Come on, Lassie.
Jeff, where's Timmy?
Oh, I don't know.
Call him for me, would you please, dear?
Timmy! 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 Timmy!
They're calling me. I better go. You stay with Happy. I'll be back as soon as I can. You calling me, Jeff?
I almost called my lungs out. Where were you?
Just out.
Oh, where's Lassie?
She'll be here.
You better get in the house. Mom's been looking for you.
Kid.
Who's this? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, come here.
Happy!
What's he doing here?
You got me. Ellen, Timmy, we got company.
Will we have to give him back again, Gramps?
Well, I don't know.
Finders keepers.
Oh, no! Happy!
You've ever believed it?
Oh, no, I'd have believed anything but this. Oh, Happy, I'm so glad to see you.
I bet he walked all the way from the zoo.
Sure, 50 miles.
Well, how'd he get here then?
Well, I don't know. Timmy, where's Lassie? The treehouse, it's on fire.
Lassie's up there!
I'll get the hose.
Pull up the elevator.
Jeff, you can't go up there. Jeff, no!
And Ellen, check a bit, Lassie.
Girl, I'll be down in a minute.
You can't go up there.
Lassie, come on. Come on, Lassie. Come on. Come on, quick.
Now you take good care of him.
So long, Happy. Bye, Happy.
Bye.
Well, that's all over.
I'm glad I didn't have to go to jail.
Well, it wasn't your fault. You were trapped by circumstances. Besides, there was nothing lost, except my good briar pipe.
Well, I better get in and go to work if we're going to have any supper. You have a lot of cleaning up to do in the treehouse.
Now, Timmy, suppose you give it to us straight. Just how did Happy get in the back of the car?
I don't know.
Is that the truth?
Honest, ask Lassie. See?
Okay. Come on, Pork.